You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Where am I?
Your fashionable companion stumbles a few steps forward, her heels wobbling on the uneven dirt of the path. She whirls her head around as if searching for something that can't be seen, and eventually her eyes settle on yours.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm a princess, and I asked first.
I think I'm a hero.
Yes, you are. Considering that you're here in the woods, both of you are heroes. Or at least you will be, once you slay the princess and save the world from destruction.
Slay her? But isn't she the princess? Are you asking me to kill her?
Ah, no. Clearly there's been a misunderstanding. She might be a princess, but she's certainly not the princess, i.e. the one in the basement who's going to destroy the world if you don't stop her. If the princess were out here in the woods, the world would already be over. And as I'm sure you can tell, that isn't the case.
You keep saying that this other princess is going to destroy the world, but not how or why. If you want us to do your dirty work for you, we need more details.
I've already told you all you need to know. Her means and motivation don't matter. All that matters is that she will destroy the world if you don't do your job. Now, if you wouldn't mind, you need to get your companion here on the same page. If she's here in the woods, that means she's with you, which means she should be able to hear me, but apparently not.
A bossy voice in my head wants me to tell you that we need to go to the basement of some cabin in order to slay a princess. And if we don't, she's going to end the world.
What? How is a princess supposed to end the world?
That's what I said.
She just can. Look, you have to trust me on this. Why would the two of you be on the path to the cabin if not to complete your heroic destiny of slaying the princess?
He just keeps repeating it, over and over in different ways.
Right. No offense, hero, but maybe we shouldn't be listening to murderous voices in your head.
She eyes you with a non-zero amount of suspicion, one hand rising to brush against the hilt of the pristine blade hanging around her neck. Wait, why does she have that already? That's not right. Well, I suppose it's probably for the best. That blade is your implement, after all, and you'll need it if you want to do this right.
We may as well go to the cabin and see this princess for ourselves. Proceed to the cabin.
Good idea. If she's really trapped out here in the woods, she might need our help.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess, just like our companion. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hey, there's another one. Can you hear this guy?
Hear who?
Never mind.
She's going to think we're nuts.
I'm not convinced we aren't nuts.
I would normally assure you that you're quite mentally sound, but apparently you are seriously considering freeing the princess, which is possibly the most delusional thought that anyone has ever had. Come on, man, give it a rest. If she's really that dangerous, we'll listen to you, but we can't just slay someone in cold blood. Trust me, she is. The two of you trek up the hill towards the cabin, your companion hiking up her skirts as she carefully navigates the crude walkway. She really doesn't seem dressed for a hike in the woods. It's like she just appeared here without warning or something. Don't be ridiculous. You know these snobby royals always insisting on dressing up. It's her only fault, really. Nevertheless, she is your ally here, and she trudges up to the cabin all the same.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table which is empty. Yes, because your companion here has the pristine blade around her neck. Anyway, the basement door awaits.
Enter the basement.
As you open the door, your companion eyes the entrance to the basement warily.
Hey, if it's alright, I'd rather not go in there. I don't know why, but that basement is really creeping me out. Like, if I go down those stairs, I'll never come back up.
I can't blame her for being scared, but if what he's saying is true, we might need her help. And you'll definitely need her knife.
Okay, but if you hear screaming, please don't just leave me down there.
Of course not. I know we haven't known each other very long, but I'd never abandon you like that. It'd feel wrong.
This is a terrible plan. How are you going to slay her and save the world if your only weapon is hiding upstairs like a coward? Didn't you hear her? She'll come help us if we get into trouble. If you're telling the truth, you have nothing to worry about, right? It's an unnecessary risk, but fine. You enter alone. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Doesn't she sound familiar? Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. No matter how familiar she feels, you cannot trust her. Remember that.
Just checking in on you.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. Okay, now hold on. Is it just me, or does she look almost exactly like the princess? I mean, the princess upstairs. I don't see the resemblance. Are you kidding? I mean, sure, her clothes aren't as nice, and she's a lot skinnier, but if she's being kept as a prisoner down here, I can't imagine she's getting enough to eat. But seriously, they could be twins. Maybe they are twins. At the very least, they have to be from the same royal family, right? It doesn't matter who she's related to or what family she's from, she's going to destroy the world. Have you forgotten that part?
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on. Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess? Come to think of it, our friend didn't give us a name other than Princess either. Maybe the King and Queen are just really bad at names.
Do you have a family? I think I might know your sister.
My sister? I mean, I guess that's possible. I'm sorry. I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a family, though. Everyone has a family.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to come up with her own backstory. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Get your companion to come down here with the blade and slay her before it's too late.
Okay. I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or, if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here so long we'd forgotten our own family, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant too. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Whoa! Hey! Hero, is that you? Did you lock the door?
You hear someone jiggling the handle from the other side.
No, I was coming up to look for a key. Did you lock the door?
No. Doesn't it lock from your side?
Oh, I don't like this at all.
Try the door.
It doesn't budge. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Oh no. I told you there was something wrong with this place. Maybe you can break down the door? Oh, did you find the princess? Maybe she can help you.
That's not a bad idea. All the more reason to get her out of those chains. No, didn't you hear me? You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
I did find her, and I think we should free her. Also, I'm pretty sure she's your sister. She looks exactly like you.
My sister? Now that you mention it, I think I do have a sister. Maybe. Yeah, a sister.
She doesn't seem very sure. Because the princess isn't anybody's sister. She's a monster, and you need to slay her.
Also, I know you said you were looking for a key, but I don't see anything like that around here. This place is completely empty.
Well, if a key won't work, the princess did have that other idea.
Can you slide your knife under the door? I think I can get her out with that.
My knife? But... okay. Let's see.
You hear a series of soft thuds from the bottom of the door.
It doesn't fit.
Damn.
Look, you go back down and see if you can free the princess. I'll keep looking for a way to open this door on my end. If we work together, I'm sure we can all get out.
Okay. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd come down together with the blade. Yeah, maybe then we could have all broken out together. That's not what I meant. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. A door slamming open, and hurried footsteps on creaking stairs. It's your companion, the pristine blade in her hand. You're not sure how she made it past the door, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
What's going on? The door suddenly flew open and oh my goodness!
Your companion's eyes widen in horror as she takes in the stomach-turning sight of the princess's attempted escape. She leaps forward, blade at the ready.
Wait, stop!
But your ill-advised warning is too late, and she plunges the blade down into the princess's back. Finally! No wonder two of you were sent to do this. You never would have slain her on your own.
What do you mean? Stop. Look at her. She's an animal. She would have come for you next.
But your words must have caused her hesitation, because she scurries backwards before she can finish the job. The princess, driven to her knees by the wound, glares over her shoulder at the two of you, furious. Oh no, it wasn't supposed to go like this.
You bitch. Were you hiding up there this whole time, waiting for me to lower my guard? No, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
The princess pushes herself onto one leg, ripping the pristine blade out of her shoulder. In one swift motion, she finishes the work her teeth had started on her chained arm, her hand, and her shackle, falling to the stone floor with a clatter.
Sorry? You're sorry? Give me a break. You two were setting me up this whole time, weren't you?
Wounded, but still alive, she pulls herself into a crouch, blood dripping rhythmically from her severed arm as she flicks her gaze between the two of you with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You two have made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that could possibly save you from me.
Wait, this is all a big misunderstanding.
I think it might be a little late for that, buddy. It definitely is. You need to put whatever sympathies you had towards her a second ago aside, because if you waver now, she will not hesitate to cut you down. She may be armed, but she's down a hand and you outnumber her. You can still do this. I'm not so sure. You can do this. Trust me. The princess doesn't bother answering you. She lunges at you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm, her blade swinging down at you. You manage to sidestep, but she sinks her fangs into you, drawing blood.
Hey, stop! Stop biting! This isn't right!
Your companion tries to pull the princess off of you, but is met by an elbow to the gut.
Oh, why you?
She winds back and pummels the princess right in the face, but quickly receives a long gash across her stomach in return. You throw yourself at the princess once you've caught your breath, and from there, it turns into an all-out brawl. Talons and knives and high heels and teeth, cutting and bludgeoning and scraping, blood splattering across the basement floor. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Slay the princess.
A particularly nasty stab sends your companion to the ground, gasping and clutching at her wounds. But you seize the opportunity, kicking at the princess's wrist and sending her knife skittering across the floor. You push your fallen companion out of your mind and lock eyes with the princess, who stares right at you, waiting to see who moves first. We can still turn this around.
Finish the job.
You steel your resolve. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? What's that about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? You throw yourself at the princess, and she returns the gesture, coming at you with her claws now that the blade is gone. The two of you trade blows in one last violent exchange, and then you stop, neither you nor princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both as you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend. But you were just another monster, weren't you?
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this. And your pretty little friend, too. I'm so sorry.
But you don't have time to worry about such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.